Alright, I'm going to show myself doing my Zulrah method on my Ironman. Here's my stats. Basically, the only thing that really matters is kind of prayer, magic, range, and defense. And hit points, I guess, too. I'm potted up right now with a range pot and a super defense pot just to help a little bit. And basically, I'm just using blood. What is this? Blood Blitz to heal because I was taking way too much damage using the whatchamacallit, the Ivan staff. So there's no point wasting prayer right off the bat here, so I just flick it a little bit, just at the beginning. Let me see where he's going after this phase. We got range, so just stay magic. I still flick this a little bit because I'm not going to take any damage here unless it's from the little guys he throws down. Obviously, Zulrah comes down to practice and knowing the rotations. I'm not 100% certain on the rotations, but most of the time I have a good feeling for it. Like, I know here, if I stand here, I can attack him. And these guys get stuck here for a little bit. But I want to make sure that I move right here, or else he's going to throw the poison down on me. So I stand here just to bait him to attack this spot. And then I slide down. Let him attack. Move back up. He's going to attack back up there again, so move back down. Switch to rain, or mage. You just need to be careful with him because he will hit you with range every once in a while, like that. Ouch. Switch to this. And since he's right here and he's not going to put any smoke or fog down or whatever right there, I'm just going to stand right here because the other guy's going to pop up here in a second. Attack. And make sure you drink an anti-poison every once in a while, or else those that venom stacks up pretty high. When he's in the middle right here, he doesn't attack you. Come on. If he ever goes from range to range, he's never going to be a Jad phase, just so you know. I'm going to switch to Diamond Bolts because he's hurt pretty decent. I'm going to get ready to eat some of this if he throws that at me because that hurts pretty bad if he hits you. Sometimes. And then Jad phase is coming here because I haven't had one yet. So he's going to pop up over here with range, but he's going to start with mage. So I'm going to keep mage on. And then switch to range, mage, range. Just keep switching as soon as he attacks, and then you'll never get hurt on this phase, unless it's from the little guys, of course. And then I'm using Blood Blitz, of course, so I can heal up. Make sure you switch here, and he actually doesn't attack you on this phase. But it's always safe to just pray off the bat if you're not sure. Obviously, it's better to do that than take a bunch of damage. And I can flick here to save a little bit of prayer. And then this is the end of the phase, so this is the start. Or the next one's technically the start, but you'll see what it's going to be after this phase here. I need to take that because I'm getting hurt pretty bad by that. So it looks like it's going to be starting off as this phase. So this is technically back to the beginning. So if you know your phases, you see him go blue, then you're going to know to run over here once he's done, and range is going to be right here. I'm just going to start running now, just to play it safe, because he does a lot of damage like that. They're not the most effective kills, but they're pretty effective in the sense of not dying, so that's good. Let's get one good hit here, come on. There we go. 404. See, not bad, not good, but as long as you get in the kills, that's all that really matters. And then I use the quest cape because I have the elite diary done where I don't need to use a Draymond staff, or else you'd have to carry one in your inventory. And I have a fairy ring in my house, so since I'm on Ancients and I don't have any teleport tablets to my house currently, I'm just using the fairy ring to get to my house. And then I use the jewelry box to go to the Ferox Enclave. That way I don't have to waste food healing back up. Because this is basically like an ornate pool if you don't have one, so you can come here, use this, heal up. And I put all this crap in my bank just to make it cleaner. Put the bolts back on, get your range or your mage switch back on. I take 1 prayer potion and 1 full anti-poison, and then you also definitely want to make sure you break your current ring of recoil, because as you see it only has 14 damage points and you're going to take lots of damage if you don't have a full one. So it's not worth even trying to squeak out another kill. I've tried it even when I had 20 some and it just isn't good. And then while I'm at the bank, I will drink a super defense, drink a ranging potion, put them away, grab my food, something like that, and then I teleport back to the fairy ring so I can take it back. Obviously, there's other methods of teleporting or getting there, so it's up to you and what you can fit in your inventory, but this is basically what I use for my kills, and it's pretty effective. I mean, it depends how much you get hit off the bat. Like, if you go from, you know, a regular phase where the third part of it is him doing mage and he just hits you a bunch, sometimes you can lose half your food in the first phase, so that kind of sucks. But I'll show you another kill here. Obviously, that's it for the guide for the most part. That's banking, getting the kill, and whatnot, so you can click out if you want or watch me do another kill. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to do the same stuff, and I can just explain some more of what I'm thinking as I'm going on if you want to keep watching. So these are some good hits. Anytime you even do any damage on the first phase here is pretty good. As I said, you can... Yeah, that's really good. That's probably the best start I've had. Mage. So you range him. I don't know what it is, but I feel like spam clicking does more damage. It's definitely not true, and it's definitely a myth, but I still like doing it anyway. Dang, I'm taking no damage, right as I said it. Heal up a little bit. So you can use Ivan's Staff, it just, I don't know. I like the healing factor of this since I don't have any Anti-Venoms. Like, I'm not even thinking at this point. Like, this just becomes, like, second nature, starting to remember, like, how to do these phases. Or what's coming next. You gotta be careful when all these guys are on you, because you can get stacked out pretty easily. So you just make sure you keep an eye on this. Once it hits like venom damage of 10, you want to drink some, because it'll revert back to poison, and then it'll go 10 and count down until you get venomed again. And I know he's just a regular one here. And he's going to end up going back up here and be green again. And you technically don't need to pray here, but sometimes I like to keep it on when I'm running across. I think it helps you not take damage from these sometimes, but I'm not 100% certain. Wait till that goes away, and then we'll run over here, because he's going to put some stuff down on top of us. Oops. Just got hit for a 10 with the venom, so... I totally forgot to switch to diamond bolts, but it's whatever. Since we haven't had a Jad phase yet, it's going to come up over here like it did last time. If I remember correctly. Eventually, something's coming up. Ooh. Actually, I think this is the end of the phase if I... Maybe? Yeah. It's about time to drink this too. Oh yeah, this is the Jad phase. Same phase I showed in the first part of the video. I'm gonna realign these so I have quicker heals here. I'm going to eat this up just because I think the mage phase is here, but he's not going to attack us, so... Technically didn't need to eat, but it helps to be safe in case you noodle on him. He should be dead when he pops back up, but we'll put this on to avoid some damage. Alright. I like that. Looks nice. That was a pretty quick kill. And then again, put my bolts back on, teleport out, get my mage back on. Just basically get back to the Ferox Enclave if you don't have a ornate pool in your house to heal your health, because it's just not worth eating a bunch of food, obviously, when you could just heal for free here. I'll bank again and then we'll end the video. Interesting. Nice and healed up. Bank it all. The number one thing to remember is just to grab your Ring of Recoil. It's really hard to remember at first, but you get pretty used to it at some point. And then when you break it after pulling one out into your inventory, it'll actually keep the one that you have on you and recharge it. So just so you know, you don't have to take it off and break it. You can just grab one out of the bank and break it as soon as it gets in your inventory, and it will reset it like this. 40. Other than that, that's basically my guide. I know I didn't really explain much, but hopefully it helps somebody. You get an idea of like how I'm doing it on Ironman. Maybe you can do it a similar way if you have access to some of the teleports and stuff like I do. Obviously, if you don't have like the Lumberage Elite, you're gonna have to carry like a Drayman staff in here. But it's not a big deal, because as you saw, I have some food left over at the end, so obviously that could be sacrificed for other things like runes if you don't have a rune pouch or something. Anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. I've been doing Zulrah a lot of my mains, so that's why I don't really have that many kills on here, but obviously I know the phases and stuff because I've done it. I have thousands of kills, so that's about it. If you like the video, like it, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see something else. I have a lot of other things. I'm going to be learning like God Wars Dungeon, so I'm sure I'll be making some more videos on that once I get to it. I've already done some of the kills there, but I just got some Carol's stuff today at Barrows, as you can see, if it shows it. Yep. Right here. Got my Carol, so that's why I wanted to go do some Zulrah. And I've done 31 kills today, so yeah. Anyway, I don't know if you can even see anything now. It looks like it's black, but have a good one.